So first of all, I would like to say thank you very much for Mr. Tony Ko having a time with us, and I have a few questions about Chien University, especially from the Dean of the Office of International Affairs. So my first question is, please tell us various opportunities at your university as a student and why international students should choose to study at your university. So secondly, what are the different programs and services that attract international students?
Okay, thank you. Thank you for coming. We're very happy to have guests and friends coming from Mongolia. One of the most special programs about Shih University is we are one of the leading innovative universities in Taiwan and also in the world as well. And other than being the innovative one, we're trying to making us as a very creating a very much international environment for our foreign students. So for all these international students coming here, they can benefit from the mixed cultures, best of the Western and best of the Eastern. So we would like to say Taiwan is one of the greatest combination between East and Western cultures because of historical reasons and some of the geographical locations, making us is one of the good learning environment for international students.
So thank you for the information. And next is how the quality of life in your university town, and please tell us about various outside classroom activities that students can take part in.
Okay, Taipei has been just ranked as the most one of the most safety countries in the world, and it's also one of the safest country in Asia. And lately, we just ranked again as one of the most happiest countries in the world. All right, so we're very happy to say, proud to share with you that Taiwan has been very, other than hospitality, is very, very safe. So people, young people, foreigners, they are very, very enjoy themselves staying over here in Taiwan. Other than safety, people are very friendly here. So no matter languages, if you are not able to speak Chinese, Mandarin, or you are not able to speak English well enough, you will always find people to assist you. Okay, and in terms of the geographical location, we can make Taipei is a kind of a hub of the all Asian city business center. So we can easily reach out from Taipei to Seoul, to Tokyo, and Shanghai, and Thailand, Singapore, and Hong Kong as well. So we would like to make our students a great assessment to all the neighboring countries through Taipei. So for our education, we aiming to see all our neighboring cities and countries as our campuses as well. So we work closely with all these universities around this region, and making Taipei is one of the Shih University in Taipei is one of the leading university in Asia and also in Taiwan.
Yeah, sounds very interesting. And please tell us, what are the clubs and organizations available for international students and any extracurricular activities that students can participate in?
We have more than 100 student clubs. Okay, it's based on, it's all initiated by students themselves. For all the international students, if you don't have any language barriers, if you like to overcome your language problems, you are more than welcome to join any clubs you like. Okay, we have like mountain climbing, religious clubs, philosophical clubs, soccer clubs, and coffee clubs, or whatever, all types of clubs. But for international students themselves, we encourage the students can create something about their own selves. International students create clubs for introducing their cultures to our students. For example, Japanese, they already have the Japanese clubs now, Japanese cultural clubs. So they will be able to inviting the Taiwanese students or other foreign students joining their clubs. So within this club, through their activities, they can learn from each other. Right? This is how we believe the strength for taking the education here, that you can strengthen your multicultural communication skills.
Okay. So please describe and tour some of your major facilities that may be appealing to international students, including student center, library, research centers, sports facilities, arts and culture centers, etc. So during the visit, I saw several facilities which were describing, like, for example, I was impressed seeing the innovation room that your students created. So please tell about this.
Yeah, okay. We consider the whole campus is our students' platform, right? So a student who, as long as they are interested in launching some new project or got some new idea, we would like to flexibly modify, the schedule the environment for them. If they need any new facilities, we try to build up the facilities. So we always apply making our campus as a platform for students to implement any ideas they have in mind. So in terms of the facilities, other than library, we have one of the very stylish library which attracts students very much. And of course, we have a very good collections of the journals, books, or any other periodicals. Okay, so other than that, we also have computer labs opening for students, whenever they need to do their homework or their own practices. And of course, we have a very, very outstanding gymnasium. Okay, so our sports center, especially for the basketball center our basketball court has been chosen as one of the most environmental green building, environmental friendly architectures. All right, so students can learn, expose themselves, immerse themselves in this environment. And for the spatial project, for example, design students, they have the most high advanced facilities in their own classrooms. For example, fashion department students, they do have all types of machines helping them to make up the best and the new style of the fabrics or clothings, right? And students from the industrial design or media communication design students, they have 3D printers. They have all high ends of the computers and all the facilities. And each department, like financial department, we have rooms displays all of the I don't know how to say that. We have each student can observe the index for the bank and the stock markets every day. So I think we are very facilitated, and students enjoy that very much. So hopefully you saw them and you'll be able to film them, but it's too many to say it here.
Yes. And lastly, since you don't have any Mongolian student yet,
right.
So what is your message for the prospective students who are willing to come to study at Shih University? Okay,
as I've been telling our foreign students, no matter where countries they come from, I always like to say that Shih University is welcoming the most proper students. We are not aiming for the best academic students. We are aiming for the proper and the right students to our campuses. So as long as you are willing to giving yourselves an opportunity to see how you may apply the theory into the action, into the practice, this is the right places for them. As long as you are thinking about changing your stereotype about higher education, this is a place for you. As long as you are thinking about making yourself, access yourself, connecting to the outside world, including all the European, American institutions or all the other Asian higher education, this is the places for you. So we are always open arms to welcome, to embrace all the students who are trying to make the change of themselves, trying to access to the pursuit for the excellence, and they want to change their own future careers, and this is a right places for them. Thank you.
So thank you for your speech, and as we are receiving your delegation in upcoming May, so we would like to see it. We'd like to happy to see you again, and finally, thank you again for your colleagues, all the staff, and showing us and touring us your facility. Thank you very much.
Hi, my name is Leo. I'm from Germany. I'm 21 years old. I'm studying international business in the English taught program called ETP. And I'm also from the university in Würzburg. It's in the southern part of Germany. And my home university and the Chien University have a very long partnership, so over 30 years. And I'm studying for the double degree program. And I will be here for 2 semesters. And afterwards, I will do my internship. And I will learn a lot about the Taiwanese culture. And even though I can improve my Chinese skills, and I will meet a lot of international students and will make a lot of friends all around the globe. So my students' experience is that really everybody is very friendly, and even though you got any problems, there's always someone who will help you out with any kind of problem. And my favorite spot is like in the first part of the campus, because you got the 7-Eleven, you got the cafeteria, and also it's most of the time the sun is shining, and you will meet a lot of people, and also you can talk and chat with a lot of your friends, and you will meet a lot of new people. You will make a lot of friends. So the local community, as I mentioned, is very nice. Everybody's very kind and very helpful with any problem you have. And also the in-campus activities, like at the beginning, we did the city, it's called the city tour. So they took us like on favorite spots in Taipei, and even though in the north of Taiwan. So you can make a lot of friends and also meet new people. And you have the first impression of Taiwan. And also the off-campus. So as I mentioned, when you make a lot of friends, you will meet after the university and have dinner. And also you can try a lot of new food with your new friends. Yeah, so you will make a lot of experience. So there's a very big difference between the weather, because in Germany now it's winter. It's like 10 degrees, so it's very cold. And like yesterday we had nearly 30 degrees, but I like it a lot because I'm really a summer person and I like warm weather. And also the food is very delicious. You can try a lot of different kind of foods. There's also the typical Taiwanese foods like stinky tofu, for example. And you can try all of the delicious food, and you will make a lot of experiences. So there are a lot of destinations. Like in Taipei, the famous Taipei 101. You can go up there and have a beautiful look over the city. Also, there are a lot of hills, like the Elephant Mountain, and you can climb up there with some friends. And also, you have a very nice view. And there are way too much night markets to count and to tell anyone. Like one of them, because there are a lot of night markets, and you can have a lot of food. It's very cheap, and also the people are very friendly and will explain what's inside of the food. So, and also like outside of Taipei, I went to Hualien and to the Taroko National Park. You can do a lot of hiking, and you will see a lot of beautiful hills and a lot of beautiful nature. To study in Taiwan, don't be afraid, and as well in the beginning, don't be shy. Just talk to the other people, because everybody's new. Everybody's a little bit afraid of this new country, new university. Just don't be shy. Talk to each other, and you will make a lot of friends, and you will have some great experiences.
Hi, my name is Alita. I am 23 years old. I came from Indonesia. I'm a full-time student here, and my major is Master Degree in Business Administration or MBA. Why? It's because this university have a lot of foreigner, and they have a lot of sister university with university in all over the world, which is good. And I think every semester at least around 100 foreigner come here to study, either for their the challenge I had here is first is languages. It's hard for me because I never learned Chinese before, and the second is the culture. But as I already live here for 1 year, I start to blend in here. I start to learn Chinese, and I start to understand the culture, the people, and the food here. I will say that Taiwanese is really good and really nice. They're really patient with us, even though they know that we cannot speak Chinese at all, but they really try to understand us, and they're willing to help us every time we have a problem with Chinese or every time we face a problem here in the university. Educational here is really different from what I had in my home country. In this university, we mainly focuses on the real study cases. So I think it's really good for us because it is come from the real case. We know in real case what happens in our world, so we cannot more aware what action we should take if we had this kind of cases in our life. But also this university also teach us how to write the real journal. So I think it's also good because it's balanced for the real cases and journal, because it's also help us as the full-time student to write our thesis for the future. I would recommend first you have to learn a little bit of Chinese, so when the first time you came here, you will not get shocked from the culture shock here by the language, and you have to learn harder. You have to attend every class. You have to also explore Taiwan here, so you will have like a lot of experience here to whether with the local people or the foreigner here. And if you want to be success here, you need to be friends with a lot of people. Study tips here. First, you have to attend every class. You have to submit your assignment on time, and you have to be more active in class, because this university is, I will say that it's really different from the other university, because we more practical in class. We will have like a lot of discussion. And if you just stay in a class and you just listen to what the lecturer say to you, I will say that it's so bad. After I graduate from this university, I will come back to my home country. I want to work in multinational company, and maybe I also want to stay here for 1 or 2 years to internship to get my work experience, and maybe after that I will back to my home country and I will help a lot of Indonesian people to come here to pursue their study, either for 1 semester or for full-time student.